Hello world and welcome to another episode of America You So Crazy. I'm your host, Colin Mill. I'm back with my two co-hosts. I'll let you guys introduce yourselves.
Yo, it's KF, Frenchy French. How y'all doing?
Hey, it's Harley.
So guys, it's been a very interesting week. A lot of stuff has been going on. You know, Facebook has been in the news. A lot of stuff going on about people's privacy.
Yep.
Now, I don't know if you guys know the story, but I'll give you a quick rundown. So, there was
about it.
So somewhere, I forgot the name of the place, something Cambridge, but these guys there's a breach of information basically, and they was able to get people's names, age, and location, and basically the government just wanted Facebook to fess up, like, hey man, how come these people getting our information? You're not supposed to be giving people on your website information to these people, and I saw not all of the hearing. But there's parts of the old guy. You can see the disconnect between the old generation and the new generation. So the guy's like, yeah. So when you have these people sign the terms and agreement, it should be in English and easy to find. He's like, well, it's like literally right on the front when you sign up and press sign up. You got to click the box and read the terms and agreement. Like it's right there. He's like, oh, you should let people know what information is going to what apps and that. He's like, we do. When you go to the Facebook thing, there's a button that says apps, and you can see what apps is doing what and doing that. And it pretty much was like that for like a good minute. Like basically, it was like, hey, you delete your emails. And like we do delete our emails. Like we got an empty inbox. Like you know what I mean? Like it was like that the whole night. And it was I don't know. I'm confused why everybody's all upset, because it's like
it's not everybody. It's somebody that doesn't have control over something. Like right now, they're making apps something. Like you're really making something that's supposed to be free and on the internet,
right?
A problem,
right? I think their problem is privacy. They're like, oh, I don't want everybody to know my information, And I'm like, then don't go on the internet, because that's not just Facebook. Anything.
Yeah.
How many things?
I was just about to say that, like your information alone is open to the public, like general.
Right.
Like,
as soon as you
and it's by your choice.
Exactly.
Your
you
choice.
Just type in anybody's name and get, like, I've done it. I've typed my name and found like my whole record, like
right,
where
real.
I've lived, like
exactly
since I moved to Virginia, when like even the names of my family members,
right?
Like, and I'm just like, oh, seriously?
I did the same thing. I looked up my mother's name and everything. And my mom don't even have like any profile. She never been on the internet like that. Like she ain't had no AIM account. She never had no AOL. She never had no MySpace. Like, but her information up there too. So I'm like, what do they expect to, like, what they trying to do with Facebook at the end of the day? Like, just because Facebook is probably maybe the most powerful social network there is right now. But at the end of the day, as long as you're on the internet, they're going to get your information.
Exactly.
So the question is, what you going to do while you're on the internet? Because apparently one of these days people going to find what you're doing. So make sure it look good. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's why you got to control what you're doing behind anything that goes up on any type of
you're not going to be able to control everything. It's going to be, because, prime example, here's an example. I remember, I watched Ty Lopez. You guys know who Ty Lopez is? He's on YouTube a lot. He's an internet marketer or whatever, right? And the dude got money. The dude's balling. He got bread. So he's at a party with a whole bunch of other rich people, and he's on Snapchat. And he goes, oh, look, it's Queen Latifah. So, like, he's walking towards Queen. The Queen's walking the opposite direction of him. And he turns around so the camera can see Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah is just, like, looking at him with the side eye, like, who the fuck is this nigga trying to catch me on the snap? And keeps it pushing. I'm dying because I'm like, Queen Latifah don't know you, nigga. She not trying to talk to you. But I'm like, yo, she don't have a Snapchat, but here she is now on Snapchat because of somebody else.
Yeah.
So you're never gonna be able to control everything. People are gonna catch you every once in a while. So just be mindful of what you're doing, because we're in a generation now where everything is exposed.
Exactly. And now you got, man. I mean, now I want to start wearing masks when I go outside. If you famous, nigga, like if you that famous where if you step outside, cameras flash out, they're like, God damn, nah.
You don't even have to be famous for that. I've seen things on Facebook where people just taking other people's pictures on the subway, like, ew, look at this nigga sneaker.
Yeah.
Oh, what are those? Like, you don't have to be famous for someone to take your picture and post it on the internet.
Yeah, but it's different from a regular person just taking it out than somebody.
Yeah, but bro, how many times you seen some shit go viral on the internet with someone who's not famous? Like the nigga who was on. You ever seen the nigga who be on fucking?
The little kid, Linza.
Oh God,
Linza.
Linza. Like yo, that little kid would have got punched in the face all the time. Like yo, he was funny as shit. Linza.
Like, most of these people, when they post these things, they just trying to show it to their friends and family, but they show it to one person see, then another person share it, then another person share. Next you know, you got 100,000 people sharing that video.
Next you know, you got to check for like how much.
Yeah, if you got some ads on that. but the point is, you know, be mindful what you're doing in public, people, because, you know, Facebook,
can be dangerous.
AOL is gone. Well, but yeah, you know, no matter what platform it is, if you're on the internet, your information is being taken, and and I know what people are afraid of. They're afraid of, like, oh, somebody's gonna be able to hack into my phone, you know, because, you know, your phone connects to everything now. You know, you got your everything's smart now. You got the smart temperature device in your crib, smart locks, smart bell, smart this, smart that. So all it takes is one person to go ahead, hack your shit, and be like, I got control of his car. I'm gonna drive this nigga off the road.
Thank God I'm human.
You know?
Because if somebody was able to hack your private parts, that would be fucked
That's
up.
gonna happen one day.
Nah, bro. Like, nah.
Did you not know we're heading towards a transhuman? Yo, we're heading towards a transhuman future, bro.
We're living in the life of
You know what
technology.
transhuman is, right?
You know what's funny?
That's not like trannies. I mean, oops, sorry guys. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry.
Wrong
You know,
interpretation.
right.
Explain yourself.
All right, it's not a transhuman. Is not a transsexual. It's not someone who went from male to female or female to male.
Completely different.
Transhuman is literally taking computer parts, basically becoming a cyborg.
Yeah.
You're basically, you know, oh, my arm don't work. All right, we replace it with a fucking fake arm, and that, you know, has cords in here that pumps like real blood.
Wait,
and da 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 da.
Oh shit! So you're telling me that? Nah, I heard about the artificial heart.
Yeah, they have mad artificial limbs. There's several of them.
No,
There's several of them now.
No,
Yeah.
just want the heart and the kidney. I need my liquor.
And then watch what happens. You stop paying, they're gonna turn that shit off. Like, oh, we didn't get that bill today.
The hell you
just
mean?
like they turn off the
Yeah.
lights,
You
they're gonna
think-
turn off your
Nah,
liver.
hold up.
Like,
Hold up, bruh. Nah.
You know what's funny? I was yesterday, I mean, completely random story, but I was on the phone with a friend of mine, and it's like 3:00 in the morning, and I'm trying to watch Netflix, but my Wi-Fi was acting up, and I'm just like, yo, what the hell? And I'm trying so hard to mess with this box. So he starts laughing, and I'm just like, it was so funny. He's like, I realized if I don't pay my bill and my Wi-Fi gets cut off, my whole house would not work. Like his house, he has his house, like he has a smart house. Like
Right.
everything is like he talks to his house. So he's just like, I'll just be sitting here in the dark, like doing absolutely nothing.
like
Damn
Alexa,
it. I
Alexa,
can't-
are you there?
I can't do anything.
Do it. I need some. That means you
man.
gotta get the. Oh wait, what is it? The portable. Dag. What is it?
The hotspots?
Nah, not the hotspot. It's good for hurricanes. I forgot the name of it.
Oh, the solar things, the solar
Yeah, the
panels.
solar panels.
Yeah, but how they gonna give you Wi-Fi though? You need.
How they give you Wi-Fi?
They give you electricity. You're still not gonna be able to run nothing.
Figure that out.
Still won't be answering you. You was
Hello?
red dot.
Talk to me. Lights. Shower hearts.
Oh man, the future we're headed towards, people. The
We're
future
fucked.
we're headed towards. But in other news, so Donald Trump is in the news again because I can't remember. I think it's either somewhere in Korea or it was Russia. Somebody was talking shit basically, and Trump got on the internet like, oh, if they think they're just gonna talk shit, we can talk shit too. Y'all want to bang? We can bang.
Oh.
And it's like, Trump, stop it, man. Just
Yo,
stop
Trump, you pussy.
No, bro, he's not for it. That's why they get ready to shoot up, and that's the problem. Like,
Dude.
bro,
I think
use
On
caution.
a real.
I think they just need to take the internet away from this man.
Take Twitter away.
No.
Take everything
Take
away.
Any form of technology,
Any
away from him.
media.
Anything that would allow him to sign into Twitter.
Like, dude, like, I don't understand, man. Trump is that different breed of stupid.
He's
Right.
doing way too much.
For what and why? Like, let them do. Like, if you would have came with this is why I didn't vote for him. I'm sorry. There's a problem. There's a problem with the all type. I don't even think I should. I don't even think that anybody vote counts no more. Like every time.
To me, it has a count since Bush we got elected.
Yeah. Put Al Gore.
We all
That
watched them. We literally watched the whole thing go like, hey, the winner is Al Gore. But you know what? I like my nigga over here better, so we're going to go with this nigga. I ain't too bad about your votes. But you guys did it. You guys voted. Yay.
You guys voted. I was like, I quit. Like Bernie gave
Quit,
me
nigga.
hope.
Well, how old were you when we quit?
shit.
We wasn't even old enough to vote yet.
No.
But I don't know the reason why I even remember that election because it was all over the place. Nickelodeon had stuff about it.
Yeah.
Did he start the vote and die stuff around that time? Vote or die? I think it was around that time.
Yeah,
Maybe it was.
yeah, vote or die.
They
Yeah.
did.
and it was like, yeah, you gotta vote, and then literally we just watched the people go, hey, you guys voted, but we don't fuck with your guy, so we're gonna go.
That on Nickelodeon,
right? They did as did.
But it's like, but wait, I remember watching it. It's like, why am I watching this?
Right? Like,
what does this have to do with my cartoon?
Oh yeah.
Like, what does this have to do with Rugrats? Like, what happened to Tommy? Like, no, who is this guy?
Right.
Why?
Oh,
Chucky killed his little brother. I mean, did Tommy kill his little brother? What's going on over here? Did Dill survive this episode? What's how he vote or die? This
So,
is
hold up,
messing
so-
with my stories.
So who you think is worse, Trump or Bush?
You know, it's funny. People have. I've heard people go, you know what? I miss Bush now. I'm sitting here like, you know, it's easy to say that now because Bush is gone. But I've seen, like, I don't know what you guys saw all the time when Bush was president.
A retarded motherfucker.
But
that didn't answer any
I'm just
questions.
talking about on this side of the planet, these 50 states. But when I was overseas, living in Haiti, I've seen what the hell Bush was really doing. Like, you know, over here we were just like, oh, that nigga's a fucking idiot. Like, we were joking on this dude or whatever. We didn't, I don't know, like, especially because we were kids, we didn't really see the effects of what Bush was really doing. We just know him as that dumb president, smoke weed, don't know how to talk right, you know, nigga threw a shoe at him. You know, that's what we think of Bush. But when I was in Haiti, what to call it? Something happened between the Haitian president and something in America or whatever. I really can't tell you. I'm really bad at this politics shit. But what happened was Bush came. Not Bush, but basically Bush sent Colin Powell and them to Haiti. They took the Haitian president, shipped that nigga to Africa, and pretty much the Haitians lost their fucking mind. Like, whoa, the fuck you do? You just gonna take our nigga? You're not gonna explain to us what the fuck has happened? Some niggas basically started rioting like crazy. So Bush started sending National Guards and shit to Haiti, and like you know how we be in the hood and we see like helicopters passing by all the time and shit like that, and cops driving around. It was just like that in Haiti, but with tanks and military helicopters.
Oh my God.
And as a kid, I'm just watching this shit like, yup, one of these days I'm gonna get a ride home with these niggas because y'all not shooting me up down here. And this shit is crazy because at one point I started talking to these soldiers like, hey, what's up, y'all? One of y'all, New York. These niggas started laughing at me like, yo, this Haitian think he American. And I'm like, oh shit, they put me in my place. And I like that's the day I acknowledged I was fully Haitian. I kid you not. That's the day I was like, oh, and shit goes down. I know whose side I'm on now. Like, okay. And it's crazy because there were black Americans too. So I'm like, these niggas dead ass just clown my ass. Like, I'm not one of them. Like, oh shit. All right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Bush, he was a bully, but he was one of those, like, I don't know, like, he was quiet about it. He was sneaky.
Yeah, he was a sneaky bully.
He was definitely sneaky. Like,
I just saw a meme online that made me die last night. Like, you ever seen that family with the kid and the parents? It's the worst fucking videos ever. But the parents pranked the kids, like, look at what you did to that floor. Look what you did. And the kids go like, I didn't do it. Like, look what you did. I know you did. And the kids fucking crying. It's horrible. It's horrible. They fucking tried to take the kids away from the parents because it was like, why are you doing this for YouTube? This is fucked up. But somebody took a video and they put Bush on the head of the father and put Iraq and Afghanistan on the kids' heads.
Oh, God.
So it's like, look what you did. And when they turn to the camera to look at the floor where the kids supposedly met the floor, they put 9/11 over there.
Oh,
It's like, look what you did. I didn't. You know that's what you did. I was like, yo, this is the smart. Like, yo, this like, yo, it's amazing how people can use memes to like get the point across. That shit was wild to me.
Wow.
That shit was crazy. And you know, to this day, people are still arguing about 9/11. Everybody's still arguing about 9/11.
Of course.
Like, how many years has it been? And we still arguing about
Forget
whether
about
there was
It's an
bombs in the
inside job.
building.
It was real. It really happened. No, it did not. It was an inside job. See, wait, who did it?
Just play a documentary. We're not gonna go into that tonight. But there's plenty of documentaries that go into what really happened. And
Now let's talk about this. How did Trump get in power? Let's talk about how this dude get in power. Did the Russians help or some shit?
Nah, you know what I think? What really got him in power? Fucking The Apprentice. The fucking Apprentice. I don't know if you guys ever really sat down The Apprentice before. I didn't watch The Apprentice till like maybe 2013, the first season. Like I thought it was like a DVD at National Liquid. It was like $5, but it was the whole first season. So I'm like, bet I can learn something from this dude, you know, because this is before he was president. You know, 2013. So ain't nobody was really focused on, you know, him being the leader of the free world.
He should have been, dude.
So,
So
so I'm watching this shit, trying to learn some from, you know, some business stuff. And I'm learning a few things, you know, from, you know, marketing, distribution, networking and stuff. So I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. And then come to find out when I started doing some research on the show, they fucking faked all this shit. Like I don't know. like, if you guys listen, I'm sure you look over the internet, anybody like Trump Tower to the Playboy Mansion, if they've been around for a minute, you can see them shit's been rotting out for years. Like, if you go to the Playboy Mansion, you can tell it was an old nigga crib. Like, it smelled funny, you know, they had old furniture, all that shit. And it was the same thing for Trump Tower when they started shooting the apprentice, that they had to start creating fake rooms to make it look like, yo, this nigga's a baller. This nigga is the top dog. This nigga is real shit. And, like, he's no different from a Rick Ross or any other rap star that pretends to be richer than he is. And niggas fell for the image, and niggas grew up watching Trump. Then when they hear the nigga becoming president, and they're like, yo, I want to be like that nigga. So they fucking voted for that nigga. That's how he fucking won. Niggas fell in love with their fake image. That's what niggas do. Niggas fall in love with fake images all the time. People always love it. Everybody love an illusion. Everybody like Rick Ross. Everybody knows the real Rick Ross. But everybody rather fuck with the rapper Rick Ross because he does the illusion better. Even though there's a real nigga live, still walking and talking. You know? People love the illusion. You know, because he was running around like, I'm a billionaire. And he was really only like $200 million in. You know, 50 got that. Like, come on now. Like, who do you think you are, Trump? That's the only reason why he really cared about being president, because he's trying to up that numbers up. Yeah. He want to be in the billionaires club. So he like, all right, now that I'm president, I can talk to whoever I want, no matter where they are in the world. So he's talking to Saudi Arabia. Now he's talking to Russia. He's talking to the Philippines. And now he can throw his businesses in there and keep making money after the president. Like, after this 4 years up, if he decides he don't want to continue, he don't have to, because he made the businesses moves. He made the business moves already. Yeah. He's like, I set up 30 new hotels. I'm good, because he don't really own property anymore. He just owns his name, Trump, and he gets paid to slap his name on shit. Like Trump Steaks, Trump University, Trump this, Trump that. He don't manage none of them shit. He just get paid I think $5 million per shit. They throw his name on that shit. So all them buildings that you see Trump Tower on, like in New York, I think it's like maybe 3 or 5 of them are really his out of 13. 3 of them are actually his shit. Everything else is just, it's like, you know what, like, you ever go to Costco and shit? You see the Costco brand, and you got the regular brand, and you got the Costco brand. Mm-hmm. Trump is no different. Trump is his Costco brand, basically. And they can just buy that shit. You know, people trust the name Trump because it looks like, you know, luxury. Yeah. You know, it's like Bad Boys in the 90s and shit. It's all shiny and shit.
It's an image.
You know?
When you think Trump, you think dollar signs.
Right? But the nigga was fucking, not broke, but billionaire broke. This whole fucking time.
Yeah, shit. I've just been chilling with $200 million, just expand my business.
He was trying to. He fucked up his money in the 80s. He tried to do casinos and this and that.
See, that's what I think. When it comes down to casinos, that you can't be consistent.
Now, what he fucked up was the money.
Yeah.
Because he can't explain where all that money he borrowed from. He got mad credit from mad different banks, and nobody can explain where all the fucking money went. Like, yeah, we spent money on this and that, and yeah, the people came, and whoa, it was so crazy, we could have hold back the crowd. Like, no, nigga, your shit was fucked up. Stop lying to the people. What you do with the money? Like, them niggas still suing him. This is in the 80s. They can still sue him for that shit. Like, where's that money?
Yep,
the banks have to fucking, like, they stopped giving him money for years. They're like, yeah, we're not giving you $1 until something happens. So in the 80s, he was only getting like maybe I mean, it's still money, but he was like getting like maybe $4,000 a day or some shit like that. The numbers around there, but he was nowhere near the millionaire status like that in the 80s. Like, The Apprentice really helped his shit. Besides The Apprentice, you know, he was doing McDonald's commercials, you know, Domino's commercials, movies like fucking WWE,
Home Alone.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, what was that shit for? I Pay for the Best. I forgot his name. With Richie Rich.
Oh, Richie Rich.
Yeah,
Richie Rich. Yeah, you know, and that's what made him Donald Trump. You know, that's what solidified the image. So by the time people were our age, you know, 20, 21, 22 and up, they're like, fuck it, I'm gonna vote for this nigga. Because it's like, you recognize that dude. The same way everybody was ready to vote for Oprah if Oprah ran.
What?
Oprah not running.
No, even if she did, I don't know. Wait. Who else?
If Oprah ran, she would win. Hands down.
Yeah,
God.
Hands down.
Oh,
Literally.
I would rather Whoopi Goldberg. I would rather Whoopi Goldberg than her.
Whoopi Goldberg would never win. Yeah, Michelle can win.
What you mean?
Whoopi Goldberg cannot run for president. Whoopi Goldberg do not have enough leverage.
No, she doesn't.
She don't have the manpower. I love Whoopi, but she don't have the following. Oprah has a devoted following.
She got Oprah had. Oh God.
Oprah is literally like queen of the universe.
If she even Twitters Oprah for president.
Like,
oh God, the world is gonna go lose their mind.
People will take Oprah's word over.
And
Like, if Jesus came back right now, if Oprah didn't acknowledge it, they wouldn't take his word for it. Like, you sure? What did Oprah say? Like, you know, I didn't see your book in the book club this month. I'm the original book. What do you mean?
I'd have been like, walk on water right now. Everybody get a goddamn pool, right? Everybody get their cameras and get a pool.
If Jesus came back, the first thing, like, you ever seen that Family Guy episode where Jesus came back, everybody pulled out the smartphones or whatnot?
Yeah.
Like, that's what that will happen. Like, it's gonna be weird. If Jesus, whoever, everybody got a different belief. Somebody's coming back, and everybody's belief. And then, no matter who it is, I think at the end of the day, I don't think anybody's gonna acknowledge it until it's on social media. They'll see, like, one person would see it, like, oh shit, that's weird, and keep it pushing, and another person can, like, I'm gonna post this.
I'm gonna post this shit.
And then that's the one everybody like, yo, man, there was a dude walking on water today.
Well, so,
Yo, Facebook, pay me. Somebody pay me. This shit is going on Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. I'm getting paid for
But
this
do you
shit.
think people will even know what the signs are of the end of the world anymore? Because people aren't reading. Like, we're probably the last generation who had parents who like really instill, like, oh, you better go to church or you better learn.
Well,
about,
yo,
you know,
you-
that, and even if not church, you know, they had that, you know, that spirituality aspect. You know, like, oh, you know, watch what you do. Somebody watching you.
Well, do you remember Back to the Future? I forgot which one. Where there was a sign that said Trump for president and the world was going in chaos. I can't remember.
I think you're talking about the second movie.
No, the third one. It's probably the third or the fourth one.
No, there was only 3 movies, bro.
Oh, 3? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
The third movie then went back in Western time.
Oh, yeah, no, I thought because I thought they was about to make another fourth one, but whatever.
They could have.
Yo, I thought they did. They was trying to bring back
They were
McFly.
trying to remake the shit.
Yeah, that's
But-
what I meant. They, yeah.
Yeah, but the guy who made it, he's like, I would die before I let y'all do that. So we're not seeing that anytime soon. So, also in the news, one of the stars of Sex and the City is running for I think it's Senator of New York. I could be wrong. I gotta check which department or representative she's actually running for. But she wants to legalize weed in New York. So
yeah.
What is her name?
Isn't it the one that plays
I think Cynthia Nixon is her name.
I don't know her.
No, she's the one, the redhead one, the redhead. She wasn't Samantha. She wasn't Carrie.
Oh, she was a skinny redhead?
Yeah.
So it's not the chick that always get left by the guy, like.
No, she was the one who was married.
I thought it was the one
She had the happy ending.
I thought it was the one that was
Yeah, she had a happy. What?
I thought it was the one that was always horny.
No, not her. No, it's not
I
her.
would have been happy. What? I'm like, go for it. I support you 100%.
Pound it. But I'm already supporting. I think it's gonna be easy win for her because one, she's a celebrity like Trump. You know, that helps you in the race. 2, she's a minority not only because she's a woman but because she's a lesbian. It's crazy because Sex and the City she wasn't a lesbian. She actually played it like a straight woman. So, but yeah.
You don't know people personal like Roseanne. No, not Roseanne. Who's that? Everybody loves Raven. No, That's So Raven.
That's a Raven.
I loved her.
Oh, Raven Simone?
Yes, Raven Simone. That's her name. Raven Simone.
Yeah.
I loved her.
You-
I did not know she was lesbian.
Did you?
I
Were
was
you
like-
surprised though?
No, I wasn't surprised. But I was like, she was somebody that I thought
Really?
that would like guys.
That's the women in Hollywood. You can just look at them like, oh, I know
like
you're
Queen
not.
Latifah. Oh my God! Yes, that's a thug right there. I would believe that she would be lesbian.
Wait, I look at some women like Jodie Foster, and they're like, "Oh, I know you're not straight." I don't know if that's fucked up. Is that a fucked up thing to say?
No,
I don't know.
That's your opinion.
It's not even an opinion. It's just like it's clear as day to see. Like, don't lie to yourself, lady. Don't lie to yourself.
Tell me the truth.
Like, just let me hear and tell me. Just tell me why do you hold it in?
Tell me you like clams. Tell me you like clams, not sausages, baby. That's all I need to
But
know.
anyways, she's running for. She's going to be the representative of New York. She got my vote. I think it's an easy grab because 1, she's a celebrity. 2, she's a lesbian. 3, she's talking about legalizing weed.
Listen, to be honest with you, like, you had me at weed. Everything
Like,
else
bruh.
did not matter.
Like, she was on Sex and the City? Oh, that's cool. She's a lesbian. That's good for her.
for
Wait,
her.
legalize weed?
Like,
got
we
my
in
vote.
it.
She got my vote.
Sex
I
and
will
the
be voting 8 to 10,000 times to make sure that she gets that. Yes.
When he said Sex in the City, all it did was just put a face to the image. That was it.
You know what's crazy? I've never even watched. Like, I've seen maybe.
I saw one movie.
No, I've definitely seen the movies. If anything I've seen, it's definitely the movies.
That's
The shows I have, like, I've maybe seen like maybe 3-4 episodes of the
me
first
too.
season.
I wasn't into it.
I like the books better.
It's books.
This book. Whoa, when was
The book of bullshit. Why did the TV shows was so whack? Answer that question for me. Why the TV shows were so whack?
I mean, they had their moments,
right? I mean,
Like
they had
every show.
seasons to say. I'm
Yeah,
sure,
they had
and we're not the demographic because there's people who love that shit. You know what put me on the second season? There was a girl I used to talk to, and she used to call me Mr. Biggs, and I'm like, what the fuck is a Mr. Big? So I had to watch the show, and I was like, oh, okay. No, first I saw the movie, so I didn't get a good clear image of who Mr. Big was. So I was like, oh, that's Mr. Big. All right, that's cool. Yeah, I'm Mr. Big. But then I saw a couple episodes of the TV show. I was like, oh, this bitch is foul. This bitch is like, apparently her, was it Carrie and him? They went through mad stuff through the show before they got to the movies and whatnot. So I was like, damn, what you trying to say, girl? What you trying to say? But yeah, Shorty got my vote. I will vote for her.
Definitely got mine.
That's 3 right there.
And I don't even vote.
No, you don't know.
I don't even
18,000 and extra too, because I told you I'm voting in different masks and everything.
Nigga, that's illegal.
Voting for her.
That's illegal.
What?
That's illegal.
Don't worry, I'll find a way. I'm gonna get a bunch of lazy ass people just to get up and vote for her.
That sounds like an episode of American Horror Story.
Shit.
But the last thing I want to talk to you guys today is about standardized testing. The kids in New York are now taking standardized tests, and it used to be 3 days, now it's 2 days, and there are people questioning whether these tests are even worth doing at the end of the day. You know, and I dropped out of high school, so I'm gonna tell you what I thought about my last Regents. I hated them shits. I showed up for 2 of them. I thought up for social studies and math, and that's when I knew I'm not gonna pass this, not at all. But that's only because the public school system is full of shit. So them standardized testing don't prove anything, because the public school system out here, in my opinion, don't really help. Like it takes you to the water, but you gotta keep drinking on your own if you really want to know shit.
It doesn't even really take you to the water. They just hand you a map and hope you that you can find it.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I had more teachers telling me to drop out than anything when I was in high school.
Really?
Yeah, when I was in high school, they was like, yo, man, because all my friends most of them were seniors and juniors. They were all going ready to college, getting ready to put up that college debt and everything like that. And I would talk to them like, shit, I don't know about that college debt, yo, that shit look crazy. And my teachers would be like, yo, I'm still paying mine off. I'm like, how the fuck you teaching me and you still paying yours off? And they're like, yo, man, you got a dream, you got a craft, you better stick to that and run towards that now. Don't try to go to college right now. Don't do that. And that's why I was like, fuck it. I'm going to go get my GED. I'm going to go make this movie. And
you gotta try and start somewhere small,
right?
But like and now it seems like it's getting harder.
They don't know how to take care of these kids.
Oh.
Like, I saw this part on the news earlier. There's a school that's made for autistic kids and kids who, you know, they're not. I don't want to say not right in the head, but they're not there all together. They're not there. You know, they're missing a few pieces in there. You know, then they need more tender care to be nurtured.
They need that extra attention.
Way more
Special
attention.
needs.
Yeah, special needs. Thank you. Lord have mercy, I couldn't figure out that word. Like,
I was
Lord,
just like-
you can tell I don't have children, people. I apologize if I offended anybody, but I'm trying here. But what happened was a woman saw her son, I believe it was her son, was like coming home. He was like acting different and she was like, yo, something must be happening in school for him to be acting this way. So she put a recorder in his book bag and just left it all day, and she got it back and she hears the teachers talking shit while the kids are still in the room.
I think I heard about that.
And it's like, yo, what the fuck, yo? Y'all supposed to help the kids grow. Like, how y'all sit here like, yo, this is why nobody fuck with you. Da-da-da-da-da. Like, yo.
Yes.
Oh God.
I heard about that.
And white teachers too. It's not like the black kids. These are white teachers. Like, yo, and I'm sitting here like, yo, what the fuck? They fired one, but they kept the other. They're like, yo, we'll fire him at the end of the year. Fire her at the end of the year. But it's like, yo, what the fuck?
I wonder what she had to do to get that in.
But it's like, yo, like, these kids don't have a fucking chance. Like, one thing that bothered me a lot because now I'm an adult and I'm like, I continue to study since I left school. I haven't, like, just because I left school didn't mean I was going to stop studying. So I continue to, like, learn math, science, social studies, and all this stuff. And I learned not too long ago that I have a thing called mathematical anxiety. It's one of the reasons why I had a hard time learning math in school, because people with mathematical anxiety, you have to actually see the problem in order to do the problem. Like I was one of the kids who always needed the paper to do the math. Like I couldn't just do it off the top of my dome. I needed a piece of paper. I had to remember PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Sally. Parentheses, exponents, mathematics. Remember them shits?
I had to do the same thing too.
Like I always needed that to figure out the answers.
I ain't gonna lie, I was always a good guy in math, but I still liked it. The back, I call it my backup paper.
Right.
It was
the backup paper. The backup paper. Yeah,
just to
I
make
always
sure
needed
it was
it.
right.
Like, and
they gave you as money as you needed. Like,
Right.
yo, take the whole thing.
But the thing, here's the crazy thing about it. A lot of the stuff I couldn't figure out because math division, that stuff was a little easier. But when we got to like algebra and fractions,
forget about it.
I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to
gave
do
up.
on paper with this? What am I supposed to do with this paper? Especially when it got to the question, they're like, oh, this train is driving 75 miles per hour, and I'm like, I'm not even driving yet. I don't even know what 5 miles per hour is yet.
Get it.
So it's just like,
I was like,
And then they give you a ruler, didn't
right?
they? Oh god.
And I'm like, yo, they definitely didn't and it's crazy because my mom made sure she gave me tutors. She told the teachers like, yeah, this kid need extra fucking. And they put me in resource. All this type of shit that helped me figure out math. Not one person ever acknowledged I had mathematical anxiety. I had to become a fucking adult to learn what was wrong with me in school with my math. And now I'm an adult, I know what to do to answer these problems. But I'm like, y'all let me go through all them fucking years thinking that I'm just fucking up. I don't give a fuck. Like, cause they were like, yo, you just don't care. You don't want to do this. And I'm just sitting here like, yo, I can't. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Fuck you want from me? I'm trying. I'm like,
You're trying. You're getting agitated,
Right.
like everybody else.
You know what? It takes people later on in life to freaking figure out the problem.
right. But I'm saying for the teachers, it's like they
No,
need
no,
to.
no, no,
the
no,
teachers
no.
need more patience with these kids.
They
And now, like, they-
it depends because some schools do and some schools don't.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, you heard about some of the teachers having sex with these students?
Yeah, and it's crazy because I'm sitting here like,
Yo, where the fuck was I, nigga? Like,
well,
shit.
my teachers wanted to smash, and there was a couple bad jointies in there.
It's like, yo.
You know the messed up thing about that? Like, when I was in high school, I found out that there was like an English teacher of mine that was like actually having sex with a student.
It's crazy how common it really is. People act like it's not common. It is really fucking common.
It really is.
And it's fucking weird because it's like, yo, that's a fucking kid. At the end of the day, that's a fucking kid.
Like, if you in college, I understand. Late high school, I understand.
If they're 18 in high school, it's the only thing I'll let it rock. I can understand that. But them motherfuckers like 16, 15, 14, 13,
But I remember
12. Like, my nigga.
They were very open with it. And she was one of his students.
How old was she?
She was, I think, like 16.
Oh, Jesus. How old was he?
He was like 29.
Oh, Lord.
That was a young ass teacher.
I mean, you'd be surprised how young teachers are, especially now. They're mad young teachers.
And he was
Super young.
He was one of those
Super young.
Like dead ass, like seriously.
Right?
he was one of those like white boys,
Right.
like with the blonde hair, with this dark chocolate, and I was like, okay, very open with it, like, and I'm just like, nobody sees nothing wrong.
That's
This is
uncomfortable.
just
That's
Time
uncomfortable.
out. Like, wait, wasn't there? I seen it on Facebook that there was a 70-something or 90-something-year-old man dating a 12-year-old girl or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I think I saw that on Facebook.
Like,
yeah.
I was like, how drunk? Am I drunk?
It's
How
weird.
much acid did somebody do to even keep this on camera and the cops not handcuffed this
Right.
man?
I saw this video, thing on Netflix. The documentary was called "Are Men Pedophiles?" And I was like, "What kind of fucking title is this? That's a fucked up title. They just can't throw all niggas under that boat."
Nah, you gotta females are pedophiles, so
Right?
and shit.
Yo, I've
like,
definitely heard women say some nasty shit about young niggas. I've definitely heard that
Like,
shit.
yeah,
I remember when
oh,
fucking
God.
Twilight came out. I've heard grown women say some
yeah,
nasty
yeah,
shit
yeah.
about fucking the werewolf dude. Like what?
Sarah Lochner?
Yeah.
Yes, they said some real nasty. And this nigga wasn't 18 yet. It was real fucking nasty. Same for Jaden Smith. There was some people I've definitely heard women say some nasty shit about Jaden Smith, and that nigga was just like, didn't he just not turn 18 or some shit?
Yeah.
This shit, like, anyway. But the documentary was like, oh, the reason why this happens a lot with these, grown motherfuckers want to deal with, children and stuff like that, because in the old age there was no rules, so people could just do that whenever they wanted to, and then slowly as civilization became more civilized, we started to cut that shit out. Like, hey man, that's a baby. Hey, you gonna cut that shit out? It's true shit though.
Like what, nigga? We turned this shit into the savage lands. Like,
But
was this over?
the thing that bothers me the most is like people try to say, "Oh, that's just human nature." Like, fuck you, man. Don't put that on all human nature.
Was the mother okay? Was the father okay with this?
Back in those days, nigga would trade their daughter for a goat. Like, so I don't know.
They did.
Oh God, a mule and two land. You got land and two goats. I'm good.
9-year-olds, 2 grown ass men,
Right.
fucking cows.
Right?
Like,
They ain't care.
it was like hell.
But in 2018, it's just like
That's a whole different.
it's a whole different story, and
It's a
to
whole
see
new world.
and to see that there are actually grown men out here trying to fight for the rights to like have sex with children, it makes me sick because it's like, where the fuck is thing going now? Like, all right,
It's already bad
like
enough.
I accepted the fact, like I accepted that everybody's gonna be a straight, a straight person. If you got homosexuals on this planet, I get that. That's cool. Then I accepted that, there's gonna be transsexuals. Some men are gonna become women, some women are gonna become men. You got your he-males and your she-males. That's what I call them. You got your he-males, he looks like a female, but it's a he-male. Then you got a she-male. She looks like a girl, but she's really a dude. I accepted that. Then you got people fucking robots, and they're like, that's gonna be the new thing now. Everybody don't have to get married to
What you
regular
mean?
people.
They're already fucking plastic, nigga.
No,
like
but yeah, no,
full-fledged
they were all
plastic.
fucking plastic. But I'm talking about people actually starting relationships with robots. Like,
oh, that's too late.
like I've seen documentaries already.
That's already in Japan, my nigga. Like,
So-
the dude talks to a screen of a woman, like from Halo.
Right.
That bitch from Halo. Yo, God, that shit's so funny.
And you know what? I've even accepted that. But what I will not accept
Is
grown
grown ass
people, grown ass men and women fuck around with children. I will not accept
I'm
that.
sorry. I know I'm laughing, but it really isn't a funny situation.
It's fucked up, yo.
But it's like I'm laughing because as a person I'm just like, dude, it's fucking gross.
Right?
It's
Like,
just-
and that's all I can think when I hear about this. Like, what do you find attractive about a child?
like exactly.
It's
Like
innocence,
how?
right?
How?
But it's like,
well, why?
like when I see a kid, I just feel I get the joy moments of being a kid again. Like I remember when I was a kid, I used to be like that. Like that's what I think when I see a kid. How the fuck you see a kid and you get turned on? Like, oh yeah, like when they
That's the
like yo, you ready to punch that dude in the face as soon as you hear some shit like
And
that.
the worst thing about it is like when you have kids. Like when I hear stories about that, like I think about my daughter, and it's just like, yo, if my daughter ever comes to me and tells me that she was molested by somebody, oh, forget about it.
Nigga, that's Stab City. Like, God.
I will go down for my child.
For real,
I will go down
I think
for
most
my child.
parents would.
Yeah, I mean that's no.
It's a fucked up world, man. And with that, I want to say, America, you so crazy. As I get off, I want to let you guys know there's a thing called, I think it's Mambla, and it I don't know I forgot what it is, but it's about men who love boys, and it's a real association. Fuck them niggas, and if you support them, fuck you too. That's all for today.
That's deep.
Much love, God bless. 2 pieces of chicken grease.
Later.
Later, peoples.